2010 Chevy Equinox. Smells like Pepto-Bismol in here. This one has 18,000 miles. This is a 4-cylinder model. Well, these Equinoxes are a huge improvement over the previous generation. The plastics in the previous generation were just terrible. Every edge of the plastic in the old one, it looks like it was carved with a knife. And this one, it's not as evident anymore. Still a few cheap touches here and there. Traditional General Motors. But at least now the center armrest is padded. This dash, hard plastics. Look at that. The cover for the instrument cluster, quite flimsy. Hard plastics. Door panel, this is hard. At least I had the decency in softening this section here. Same goes for the armrest. Gets hard from down there. Basically, they just made hard plastics look better in this year. There's a compartment up here. Oh, I don't know what the hell that sound was, but that didn't sound nice.
I've got a family 4-pack of state fair tickets for you. You plus 3 for free courtesy.
Well, this one has OnStar. Radio controls in the steering wheel. And hands-free for the phone. Looks like you can adapt it somewhere. Cruise control. You can see power, aux, and USB inside the center console. More power down below here. Seems like this is where you will load in any discs. Climate control. Bongs when you open the hood. Rear seat legroom is quite decent in these. The entire bench actually slides back and forth. Well, that's as far as it goes, but it's quite decent for what it is. The seats are soft. You can see power down below there. The armrest feels a bit flimsy, but it has cup holders. The seats do fold down. All hard plastics here, you can hear it. This is a little bit padded, but there's an LT trim. This power. Cargo area is a bit tight. But this is a small SUV. There's a spare tire. Looks like it has a little woofer back here, so that's why the radio did sound a little bit better than average. I'd imagine this having a 2.4. Yep, 2.4. 4-cylinder. It's basically a Suzuki engine. It's been running for a little while, so Let's give it a good rev. Hood open. No shit. .4K rev limiter. This should have a 6-speed auto. And there's a manual shift mode, just slide it down to M. And there's this little toggle switch right there. And you just toggle between gears there. I always like blue accent lighting in cars. Let's see if we can do an exhaust shot.